What's up, YouTube? Welcome back, Rom's Reef. So today I want to focus on the haul that I got from Reefapoloza, as well as just kind of give you guys an overview about these two tanks right here and right down there, the 75 and the 40. I want to apologize as well. I haven't posted in like the last 2 weeks, mainly because I posted, and then that weekend was Reefapalooza, and then coming back and kind of getting settled in. Took another week. Just been busy, but I haven't really been doing anything else other than working on these tanks and spending a lot of time down here, which I personally do enjoy. But there gets to a point where it can be a lot. But hence why I'm making a video now, and I'm promising myself to post it, because I have made I think 2 videos. I just didn't want to post them. Kind of looked back at them and I was like, I'll just wait until the corals actually acclimate into this tank, and I can make a better video. But without further ado, let's get right into this tank. So 3 new fish that were put into this tank. The Clarkie is what I prefer to say, and the 2 Anthias in here. A little bit backstory. I will tell you guys about them shortly. A couple of new torches on the coral side from Reefapalooza. The cotton candy all the way to the top. I don't know what the name of this is, but it's absolutely beautiful. I picked it up from one of the booths there, and so I'm extremely happy. And then a Holy Grail all the way in the back. Other corals consist of I got a green bird's nest. This wasn't at Reefapalooza. This was at my friend's store, so I'm really excited to see how it grows. Yellow tip, and then right behind that yellow tip I also did get some millies. It's a pink millie, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I do have a green millie that I picked up as well from Reefapalooza. I moved my fox flame over there mainly because I want to see how it grows. I'm getting ready to start putting everything on the rock, and so yeah, the fox flame's back there. And then the SPSs that I also got from Reefapalooza is the one right next to the green melly. It's a beautiful rainbow looking SPS acro. I'm not 100% sure. And then to the right of that is a Walt Disney, and then to the right of the Walt Disney is a Joker. And then back there is a Sunset Monty, I believe, or something Montipora. It wasn't doing good in this tank initially. I moved it to the 40, and then from the 40 back to here, so we'll see how it holds up. And then some more corals here. Sorry, let that focus. I got Rastas, firecrackers, I believe, and another green millie that I accidentally fragged off while I was playing around with the tank. To zoom in here, I did get this beautiful green, it starts with an H. I'm blinking out. It just looked really good at the booth, and I wanted something like that, so I figured I'd just pick it up. But yeah, I'm extremely happy that I went. We did a day trip there, about 6 hours one way, 6 hours back. I came back with fish. I came back with corals. And some other fish that I will show you guys in a second as well. But everything's doing really well. This is the video that I wanted to wait and upload, mainly because I didn't want to make something, upload something, and then a week later I tell you, hey, this is how the tank's looking now. It did require a lot of attention. Usually that's what happens when you buy something new, is that you put a lot of attention into it the first couple of weeks, and then you can kind of slowly ease off as they mature and do, stabilize in the tank. But yeah, I did get a glass cleaner from BRS, one for this tank and one for the anemone tank upstairs. So it's been doing really well. I love it. It's the Tunzi Care. Absolutely love it because it just cleaned the front glass, and it doesn't require me going in the tank with a scraper and kind of cleaning the tank. It works, and that's what I needed, something that worked. I am going in and shuffling the sand every 2-3 days, so that's what I've been doing. And then I'm also trying this new food that I picked up at Reefapoloza. I talked with Alan, who is the founder, I believe, of CRT Concoction. And so I've been seeing great results so far. It's been 2 weeks. So, fingers crossed, it keeps on doing well. I mean, I'm seeing absolutely great results from especially my tricolor back there and a lot of my SPS. They are responding great to it, and so are my zoas. I'm sorry about the zooming in and out. Trying to just kind of show you guys while I can explain. But yeah, this tank is doing well so far. I'm trying to stabilize my parameters. They did have a little bit of a spike up with alkalinity, a little bit with calcium, but calcium I can manage. Alkalinity I did drop from 10 to 9, so that's what I've been also working on. Temperatures in Virginia has increased tremendously, so I do have the fans kicking on. There's a constant fan in the sump, which has been working well, and then there's one up here that I turn on here and there. My pH did drop as well, and then I changed my CO2 media, and so after the change, it slowly started to increase, but I am still pretty low, so we'll see what I can do with that. It's not my main concern. Some things that I'm working on now is increasing my biodiversity when it comes to bacteria, and so I put in an order on BRS to see how I can kind of get that going back up, and fingers crossed, we'll see what comes with it, and I'll keep you guys updated. I am dosing the polyp genius, I think that's what they call it, daily, and I feed my tanks, and I feed everything, so I feel like that also plays a role with it. Nutrients I haven't really been dosing, so that's a plus for me, because I don't want to dose. I want to keep feeding the tanks, and so as long as that's happening and that's within range, I don't mind. I think I am doing 10 mLs, so barely anything for nitrates, but phosphates is offline. And yeah, so currently it is 5 p.m. and the tank is coming up to about 4 more hours, 4.5 more hours. And so usually before the tank completely goes into sleep mode around 10 o'clock or 9:30, I feed about 2 hours beforehand, and I try to get most of the corals. I broadcast feed the CRT concoction, and it's been doing really well with my nutrients as well, so that's why I'm dosing it daily. Otherwise, if I was having any problems with that, if it was going a little higher, I'd be taking it offline, and I would only be doing it once or twice a week. But yeah, this tank, future plans fish-wise, I don't plan on adding any more fish, but I did have an opportunity to get a gem tang, but that gem tang didn't make it past the second day after coming back from Reefapoloza. I think it contributed to a lot of stress. It didn't go into this tank. It went into the 40-gallon, and so with the stress and being able to kind of give it a closer attention, it didn't pull through. I did buy 3 Anthias, and out of the 3, 2 made it. Same thing, within the first 24 hours, I lost the third, or the first technically, but these 2 have been doing really well, and with my auto feeder, they have acclimated very well to that as well. I feel like all the fish in here have acclimated to it, and I have been seeing a oh god, I can't talk right now. I've seen an increase in size and I think I'm gonna contribute most of it to the pellets. These fish are growing pretty steady, and I really started seeing it after I started feeding the pellets. Not the first week, not the second week. I think within a month, I started to really see the colors start to pop, and as well the sizes started to increase. But yeah. Well, let's move on to the 40 gallon. Let me show you guys around, and we'll kind of wrap it up there. I'm coming up to 10 minutes. So this is the 40 gallon. It's been doing really well. I don't really have any complaints about this tank, other than, like I said, I did almost lose that Monty, but I moved it into the 75. I'm not really 100% sure what was going on, so I'm not going to contribute any of it to a specific pinpoint problem. But anemones have been doing really well. They've kind of taken over here, a couple in the back, on the sides. The softies have been doing well as well, and I'm seeing a decrease in algae, and that's mainly because I think my purple tang in here that I just recently added as well, I picked up at Reefapoloza. It is a tiny little fella, maybe about this size. It's been doing really well in this tank, and I want to kind of get it up to size, and so that way in the future when I upgrade, I can take this fish and all my tangs and kind of combine them all together. So that's the plan. That this is not its home forever. I am trying to still get it acclimated to eating frozen and also algae sheets. The clip hasn't been working. It's been in the tank for about 2 weeks now as well, since Reefapoloza. So it hasn't really been working. So what I've been doing is I've been tying it to the rock, but here and there I do place it on the clip just so it can start to realize that, hey, you know, clip is safe. Clip is not gonna come after you. There's my damsel coming out to say hi. But yeah, other than that, I did pick up clove polyps for this tank, and so they're right there. They're beautiful rainbow clove polyps. They look really good under these lights. But yeah, I want to see if I can get you guys a video of this purple tang, see how small it is, and see what I'm exactly talking about. So there it is. It's doing really well. It came to me pretty skinny. I was extremely concerned about how it's going to be doing, but then, like I said, about a couple of days in, I started realizing that, okay, hey, it's not gonna eat off the clip, it's not gonna eat off of the water flow. So I just tied it down, and it was extremely a good sign to see it that it was eating off of the rock per se, or frag plug. It looks a lot more natural. It looks more calming, and so it started eating off of that, and there it is, coming out to say hi. That's a great representation of how small it is. So the gem tang was about half of that size, and so, like I said, you know, it came in extremely stressed, and I'm sure, you know, with the traveling, it didn't really help, and so there it is, pecking in the back, eating. It didn't make it. Within 48 hours it was gone. So yeah, I'm really happy about the purple tang, about how it's been doing for the last week, I would say 2 weeks. You know, I'm happy that it's eating. I am trying a few different things, such as garlic and garlic infused foods. I am also doing different types of things for the food. I'm adding silicon. I'm adding Vitachem, I think that's what they call it, Vita something. So I recently picked up all those on Amazon, and I'm feeding this tank as well, some of that. So it's going hand in hand. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not too worried right now. I also picked up a bunch of stickers, which I'm extremely happy about. I do have a few more that I want to keep on adding, but that's, you know, that's the thing about this hobby, is that you also can collect stickers. But I've been extremely active on Instagram, so if you guys want to reach out to me, have any questions, you know, follow me on Instagram, and at KReefer2, and you know, we can chat, we can follow each other. It does not really matter. I love the community, and being able to post every day, being able to post other people's posts, or not post, but you know, put it on your story and commenting and all that. It's a great thing. It's something little that goes a long way. So I'm happy that I'm doing it, and I'm happy I'm a part of it. But yeah, a couple of things that are coming in, like I said, is BRS. I'm going to be making a video in regards to that, hopefully, when it comes in. Some other things that I'm planning on doing is, obviously, once it's ready, is the Holy Grail is going to be moving into the garden, and then placing a couple more sticks across this tank once I make more space. And yeah, just kind of monitoring everything and making sure everything works. My Apex, I am changing the reagents for it. I'm just waiting for ABC to reach back out to me, tell me that they can, you know, that they've gotten their orders in, basically, because I'm on a waiting list right now. And so once that's in, I can go ahead and change them. Leathers have been doing really well. It's not like the weeping willows have been okay. This is, I think, shedding once again, but we'll see how it holds up. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.